We're going to open up the design data form for the curb return. So to do this, we're going to click on the design data form button directly from the cross-section window. In there we'll have 3 entries. Now you may need to expand your view within each one, but you can see we've got our template, which we can replace in this form if we choose. We've also got daylights being added, which are the 1 and 2 being defaulted from the curb return form. And we've also got our subgrade template, and this has come directly from the active drawing settings. The template itself is auto. If we want to replace the template, we are allowed to do that. There is one condition, that that template includes the LDUM code. To show you what this would look like, I'm going to open up the template editor. So we're going to click on templates at the top. This will allow us to see the open template editor button directly at the bottom of the form. This also prevents us having to open it up directly from the ribbon every time. We're going to go and find an appropriate template. So I'm going to go to Select Template and find from the list one that's called Imperial Curb Right and click OK. This does look like just an ordinary curb shape with a verge and a sidewalk and daylight, whereas there is an inclusion on the left hand side which is very important. If we're going to be using our own curb shape, whatever that might be for, say, a cul-de-sac, a knuckle, even the roundabout tool, we have to include this code on the left hand side, the LDUM code. So you can see we are a very, very small distance away with 0 slope. We will never plot this code, so it will never be generated on any cross-section or section views, and the code is called LDUM. So even if you're not going to use the template in the short term for, say, a curb return, a cul-de-sac, knuckle, roundabout, you can still add this in, but you won't see it. Okay, so this code will effectively be stretched and repositioned for us on those locations we mentioned earlier. Click on Cancel. Click on Yes. We can go in and change the template if we wish. We can also go in and override the daylight, and we can also override the subgrade definition. Probably not something we need to be doing right at this moment. Click on Cancel. Close the design data form down. We're going to close the cross-section window down and the vertical grading editor. So there's a couple of other things we need to be aware of. Renaming the curb return is much like renaming any other string in Civil Site Design aside from grading strings. We have to use the Edit pull-down, click on Rename Road String, click close to the alignment of our curb return, and then we're offered the chance to go ahead and rename. If we want to delete it, actually on the curb return form there is a delete command, and this will, if we click back near the curb return, this will remove not only the string, this will also remove the alignment that is being used. So that could be Civil Site Design or Civil 3D. If you want to remove maybe a group of curb returns from your project, well, you can do that on a group basis by going up to the Edit panel, clicking on the Delete Road Object pull down and selecting Delete Road Object. In there we've only got one curb, but if you had many curb returns, you can bulk select the curbs by clicking on Select Curbs. That will tick them all, and then based on what we know from the road strings, this first option will remove the string and keep the alignment in play. The second option will remove the string and the alignment so that it's no longer in the project. Click on Cancel. We're now going to look at creating our own custom curb return for the south side of the intersection.